because there's just too much value at risk and too much value at stake. And we actually need people in many cases that bring superpower. When you have something that is absolutely critical, our business agenda falls apart if that doesn't get done.
While that's happening on the one side of the equation, the other side of the equation is equally strong, I think, is that you're really making every possible move to make the talent successful.
But this initiative overload is a giant epidemic in companies, that they're just overtasked like crazy. And we would talk about what is the mantra of the CEOs that fail. Here is the mantra: think big, start big, move slow, get fired.
Strategy is that we will grow through digital, international expansion and acquisitions. This is the what and the how. And you will typically have that as a starting point in what I call normal companies.
You had a vacancy there, we filled it. I hope you're happy.
I think your job as a value coach, I think you have to also start wrapping your head around the work here, as opposed to just the concept.
And the thing that we see, that the value that is leaking out from these role talent combinations is substantial. And when you add up the number of how much value is at risk based upon the way we're playing the game, it's a big number.
This thing in your mind saying everybody is doing something valuable, but to bend the curve in the here and now. So that's the other thing about hierarchy is constant. Once you're a VP, you're a VP. One after I've now become SVP, nobody can take that badge away. But that procurement job, after it's delivered at 60 million and is now going to go into steady state for 3-4 years, the value shifted. So this is a dynamic list of what is the work I need to do today.
And we're going to match from that generic job description and a CV, which is chronology based, prepared by the candidate, usually, maybe by the search firm. And we're going to take this chronology-based rundown and we're going to match it with a generic job description and hope that the Venn diagram is going to work. I'll tell you, that's risky.
This is not staged. So my intention is, as a value coach, to interview Saki and try and construct this for a role that he has in mind.
We're all living in these highly matrixed kind of situations, and in order to take advantage of scale, we have to have and build interdependence into our organization.
There was a certain time you felt, hey, this is the leverage point that I need to get in now. And that's how your judgment on when the timing was right.
We have to have an operating framework, and we need to be able to identify what the decision rights should be. But when we get to the role talent card, and it is an absolutely critical role, we need to understand how those decision rights are landing in that role. And is this role actually disabled? And why is that?
One way or the other, you will learn something today.